Hey, everybody! Welcome to episode 4. I cannot stop recording this. I am so sorry if you had comments on episode 1, 2, and 3 because I'm on episode 4. And I can't help myself because this is such a great pack. I'm loving it so far. I have so much planned. As you can see in between episodes, I did quite a bit of work. I went ahead, got about a stack of iron blocks. I kind of went overkill on my iron production. A lot of this is overdone, so we're gonna have to figure out something, a way to store these. But this is the system I got going. I don't know what other people are doing, but this is what I've decided to do. We have the hopper bonsai pots going into a chest with a couple hoppers going into the chest, and they're all the same type. So I got 6 of these. I'm leaving room for 6 of each if I need it. I doubt I will, because that's a really excessive amount of stuff. But guys, I got some stuff planned today. Oh, before I get to that, look at what I found out. I found these little, they're just crates, is what they're called. If we look, it's just, there is an upgraded version that I want, but we need to work towards. So we have the wooden crate, which is super cheap, especially with the amount of wood we get from the bonsai stuff. Then we have the metal crate, which we need to get into mechanism, and I want to get into mechanism very soon anyhow, so that's going to be great. But these work really well. You can hold 64 stacks of, any item. I did start getting a lot of redstone. I have a full thing of wood and an overabundance of it. I need to figure out something to do with it, and I believe I have something in mind. But first off, I do have a main goal for today, and that's the packager that I really want to get. So the packager, if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much an auto crafter, I'm assuming. I haven't used it yet. I don't know really what it is per se, but we can go ahead and get it because we do have the stuff to make light blue dye. It's not, oh, there it is. Yeah, lapis and bone meal, super simple. We have it. And that's going to be the first step, but I don't know if it requires power. So we're going to go ahead and see if it's going to require that. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. So there's that. I don't think I put up a bone tree yet. I got a clay sapling, dirt sapling, redstone saplings, gravel, iron, sand, tin. Yeah, I don't have that yet, and I probably should set that up, because that's kind of an important one, but kind of not at the same time. So let's just grab a little bit of bone. We'll do a little U, craft. 9 bone blocks will get us a long time. So I'm not super concerned about it, if you catch my meaning. So that's going to be enough. Let's go ahead and break down 1 of each. So it's going to be 9. 9, and then we only need 4 for 1 of these. I mean, we're going to be making more in the future if they work in our favor, because I haven't done it yet, so I don't want to make too many. We're going to need 16 cobblestone. Cobblestone gen is on the list for today, by the way. So let's get 16 of those. So let's go ahead and make 2. Like so. I'm going to need a little bit of wood, because it wants 2 vanilla crafting tables, I believe. Like that. Oh, they can be any crafting table. Cool. Alright. Pack control. Now, the question is, how do I use you? Let's go ahead and put this here. Okay. Okay, it does look like it's going to require power. Always on. Yes. Not sure. Let's grab a little bit of iron here, because we can just go like this, and this will suffice. Yeah, I'm going to assume it needs power, which is fine, because I did plan a little bit for that. And I was looking at generators, and the first one that came to mind is just a simple combustion generator, and then we would upgrade to the upgradable combustion gen. Still not 100% on these, but I was looking through. Some of them look a little more advanced. But what I was thinking is we have a coal tree. It produces coal, so why not just use this? And it's super, super cheap. You know, simple combustion generators, just 1 block, redstone, 3 iron, some cobblestone, and a furnace. You can't go wrong with that. So that's going to be the first order of business then. So let's go ahead, grab our cobblestone, wherever it may be. It's in here, I see it, there it is. Okay. So let's go ahead, craft up 1 more furnace. Let's grab some redstone. Redstone. I shift. Dang it. Alright. Open hand it. There we go. And then if we click here, we can go ahead and make our block. Like so. What was it? In the corners, and then 3 iron. Maybe? Nope. What is this? Oh, it's stone. Okay. I can work on that. That's fine. That's not super hard. We'll just throw that in there. And we have to expand this a little bit. I'm not going to do that with you on camera. But there is another thing that we can. So let's grab our buckets. I have the cobblestone on me, right? So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab a bucket of lava. And then we need a bucket of water as well, which we're going to need to crush some stuff. Because I don't have like an infinite water source yet for some reason. I don't know why I haven't done that. So let's just throw these in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to assume. Nope. I don't know how many times. I'm just going to keep jumping for a second. And then we're going to... Yep, there we go. So let's fill that. While I'm here, there's no reason why I shouldn't just make an infinite water source while we're here. I mean, because why not? And where do I want to put this? I think I'm going to put it back here. So let's go ahead, grab some planks. I'll make this look nicer in the future. But for now, I think it'll just chill right here. So we're going to need just to outline this. And then take our bucket. It's a little inconvenient for what it is. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. I can break that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with this. We'll put that back. We got we got our water bucket. We got an infinite water source now. Now let's look at, I need a piece of glass. And what is it? I think it's cobblestone, to be honest. So let's take back some of our cobblestone. 5, I need 6. And then we can come down here. Get rid of that, because we'll work on that in a second. Place our piece of glass. Bucket of lava, bucket of water. Boom. Cobblestone generator. And I believe I can just upgrade this right now. I'm going to go ahead, grab myself a few more pieces of iron just to have. Go like so. Boom. Yeah, super easy. And where I'm going to put this, I think I'm going to put it right here. Or, no, actually, let's go right here. Like that. And I'm going to get a true trap chest. Do you have multiple things that I can do? No. So trap chest is just a... Oh, okay. For some... I don't know why I was expecting that to be harder than it was. So I'm going to need one of those, and a piece of iron. There we go. Let's make 2 trap chests, because why not? Voila. So now we have infinite cobblestone. And once this is full, we get an achievement. And I believe it is it back here? Yeah, it's right here. Craft a cobblestone generator and fill up all the slots in a vanilla chest. So once we get that, we get you know, this achievement, because we're almost towards completing everything in the first page. We're at 35 out of 51, which is quite amazing. But we do need to speed things up here. We're already about 10 minutes in, and holy cow, it seems like I haven't done anything. So let's see here. We got our packager. I'm going to check that off the list. We got a cobblestone gen already, so that's good. Let's work on the simple combustion gen. And that should be ready. We should have everything. So let's go ahead, grab our slab, or our stone. Let's go to simple. Simple combustion. Oops, right there. Voila. And I don't have coal yet, so hopefully it can take wood. Let's see here. Let's just grab a stack of wood. It can take wood. Cool. So, wow, that worked really fast. That is amazing. And so now I just, probably in between episodes, I'm gonna go ahead and redo all of these so that they package, export, and probably get stored in stuff like this. Yeah, because I like that. Does it do anything to like the leaves? Show recipes. Okay, this is something I'm gonna have to go through later to see everything that I can do. I'm assuming I know everything that it can do. Or like for the most part, obviously like the truffles. I don't know because I've never seen that before. And I think a lot of these are truffles. Yeah. And a lot of pretty much the basics. Yeah, no leaves. Okay. Which is fine. Actually, it was processing the leaves. That's cool. What are you? Are you like, what is it called? What? I don't know what that is. I'll have to figure that one out too. So don't harp on me. I will figure it out. Alright, so we got a simple generator. We got a packer. That went a lot easier than I thought it was going to be honest with you. I expected to have to make some weird wires and all that stuff. Oh, this is the power input. Okay. It's just not a continuous push, I guess. Fine. I am 100% okay with that. I'm going to work on getting some coal going too, because I know that's going to be better than just burning wood, even though we have an infinite amount of wood. I don't know. I might just burn the wood, because why the heck not? Let's look at generators again, because there is something I'm going to have to get. So let's go gen. Upgradable. There's a modified component. Now, that requires black concrete powder. The only thing that I'm semi-worried about is the dye. Pulverized coal. Can I do this something easy? There's a grindstone. Pretty easy. Crusher for mechanism wouldn't be a bad idea. This is where I want to get anyway. But to get to the crusher, I need osmium, which is right here. So to get osmium, we're going to need iron resin, which we have, copper resin, nickel resin, and quartz resin. So, and this is also on the same tree as getting to biomass. And biomass was the main goal of all this, but it just comes with a couple other perks along the way that we've already talked about. So if we go into mulch, we can look at, right now we have brown mulch, which is just cocoa beans, pretty much, or brown dye. And that's 142 and 140. This is 166 and 150 for yellow. Yellow is brown surrounded by biomass. And biomass is just anything that's organic put into the crusher, essentially. And we have plenty of it to be crushed, but we need the crusher, and we've already looked at this recipe. Pretty cheap. It's steel, which we have to worry about steel in a little bit too. I did not put that in the list. But for osmium, osmium is the way that we're going. It's just the first thing we're going to try to achieve. And let's just go down the list of what I put out earlier. We're going to need copper resin. So that means we're going to need copper amber. So because we're going to need the copper, and then we're going to need to make it into a tree so that we can get the copper resin, right? So to get this, we're gonna need red sand. Pretty simple, it's just sand with, or red dyed water, which is water that you just put dye in, so not bad. And then that's gonna be clay resin, petrified resin, sand resin. It's all super easy things. So first things first, we're gonna need that red dye. I don't think I can use redstone. Redstone would be pretty cool if I could. So let's take a chance. Fill this. Yeah, okay. But that's okay. We've seen how easy it is to get some red dye right there. First try again. Voila. Boom. This is our red dyed water. And we need a piece of sand, which we have, luckily. Boom. Yeah, that's simple. And what do we need? We needed, I think, clay, petrified, and sand. So clay is here. Let's look up the amounts we needed. I should have done that. 2, 2, and 4. So 2 clay, 2 sand, and 2 petrified, which I think I have it somewhere. Clay, dirt, redstone. Oh, maybe I don't. Oops. I need that. Hopefully we have 2 left. I know I was low. Yeah, super low. But anyhow, that's enough to make it work. And we can go like so, maybe. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we needed all 4. Luckily, we have it. Let's see here. Nope, right there. Thank you. What is the difference? Copper, amber. Oh, it's just a different orientation. There we go. And we have to do something about this. I was trying to be good about this, but I don't know if iron and copper can mix. That's my only problem. So let me drain this, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, so here we go. We got 2 ingots of copper. We'll just kind of pour that in. This is a spruce sapling, which is, what is it, petrified? It's a petrified sapling in just regular water. And then we just cast it on the table in copper, and voila, we got a little copper sapling. So that's gonna give us our copper resin that we need 2 of, so it's not much. I need to make more of these. I was playing with this while I was emptying the tanks over there. Just more room for us to stretch this out. I believe I'll just, this will pretty much be the main concept. You know, obviously I'm gonna rework it. I clearly don't need this much because once it runs for a while, I don't know, we'll see. Once we get into smelters, you know, or just furnaces in general, like automation, it'll probably be fine. But now let's work on getting nickel, right? Yep, because this is copper, so we need nickel. Nickel amber. So let's do nickel amber. Nickel amber is made by petrified resin. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that. Bone resin, I'm gonna have to work on that as well. And sand with cocoa or brown, which we have. I have brown, or I have cocoa beans, so we're good. I need to figure out how to get fertilizer too, but that's for future stuff. Anyhow, let me go ahead, do this up real quick. I need to expand on my production a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I did some things. I expanded over here a little bit, got some stuff, and I was looking. We can't really get to osmium this episode. It's gonna be next episode, because we pretty much have to finish all of this, essentially. Mainly we need to do this. I wasn't expecting to do that today, but it's where we're at. So I was looking into the blue slime. It's not too bad. We need slimy dirt. It's essentially the same as mulch, but for slime plants. And the basic one is cactus into milk in a cauldron, gives us the green slimy. or we can just do this, which is 200%, or it's much better. It's just dirt, light blue dye, and milk. So if we just watch it for a little bit, it should come up. I saw it earlier, at least I hope I did. And either way, it's not terrible because a lot of these things I can make. Right there it is, milk. Okay, so I did a little bit of work here. I want to show you how I went about it, because it's kind of in, how to get a cow. So if we look at cows, we can do a cow seed. In cow seeds, getting leather is not fun. There's a lot of work. You can either go through beef, which is, it's a long way to get leather, or you can buy it from our market, and that's 16 corn. Well, to get corn, you can buy it the same. You can get corn seeds. You can either get them from just bone mealing the grass, breaking the grass, and sometimes you'll pop out a seed. More than likely you'll get some wheat seeds, but you can trade 8 wheat for a corn seed, and then go from here. Then get your cow. You can bone meal your cow up, just like so. They'll grow, voila, and then you can pretty much get infinite milk out of these guys. They don't work like normal cows. You can just place the milk somewhere else, immediately grab more, so it works out fine. So that's how we got to this point, right? So let's look at slimy dirt again. We're gonna need some light blue dye, and so I'm gonna need a little bit more of this and some lapis. So let's go ahead, grab some lapis, and we'll turn all of this into light blue dye. So we can take the light blue dye, we need that, we need a bucket, and some dirt, which I already have. And if everything is right, which I'm hoping it is, fingers crossed, that this works. So we can get rid of that. Voila! We have our blue slimy dye, or dirt. And that should spit out the bucket, yep. And I can make 2 of these. That way we have some, like so. So we do have one that's open. Wonder if I can... Interesting. Not what I wanted. Huh. Anyhow, I can just break this real quick. Oh, I put it up top. That makes more sense. So we can just place these down. Dang it, I did it again. If you shift click on top, it does that. I have a bad habit of always holding shift. I think it's just partially from me playing on Skyblock. I always don't want to fall off. And then this is pretty easy. Milk is also required for this. It's a lapis sapling in a cauldron full of milk. So let's take 2 saplings here. So we'll do 2. Let's grab a bucket. Where did my bucket go? It's still in here. So we can find a empty cauldron, which I have. I got one of milk, water, and bread now. Oh, that takes the whole thing. That's fine. So we'll just do 2 of these. Just like so. And there we go. We got one of the major steps. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. It took me longer to figure out how to get these things. But now that we did, this is going to be undone or not going to be there for a while because it's this. And actually I haven't even looked at what it takes to get cactus, which is a jungle sapling, and we need 8 of them. We can either buy it or it's just clay saplings in mud. So it's not hard. It's just we don't need it because, well, the blue slimy dirt is much better than the green. So we're just going to skip over that for a little while. But that's going to get us well on our way, because if we look at the quartz, let's do, quartz sap. This is going to require an emerald sapling, which is one thing in its own. And then we're going to need a magma crystal, which is this recipe, which is lovely. But this is where we have to get into, you know, slime, different types of slime. We're going to need netherrack, which is actually, I do have most of it prepared. Because if we go to here, you can see that you can pour lava on redstone amber, which is not bad. Soul sand is, I haven't really looked too much into it, but this is what we're working towards. So getting towards the, you know, this is the first step into getting our quartz sapling, and that will be the last sapling that we'll need before we can make osmium. Because I already have the nickel and the copper going. And while I'm here, might as well go ahead and plant that up. But yeah, that's where we're going to be going. That's what has been done. And that is going to wrap up episode 4 for today. And if you guys like this episode, leave me a comment. If I'm missing something, let me know. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.